All right, guys, so we're going to look at session 1 of lesson 5. We're going to start with page 87. So David builds a house for his cat using cubes with edges that are 1 foot long. He builds the house by making 4 layers of cubes. Each layer is made up of 4 rows and 4 columns of cubes. How many cubes does David use for the house? So we know that the number of cubes in 1 layer equals 4 by 4. So the length times the width. And in 4 layers, it would equal 4 times 4 times 4. And so we know that the total number, which would be 4 times 4 is 16. Bringing down the rest of the problem, 16 times 4 is 64. So he uses 64 cubes for the house. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to skip page 88. On page 89, in your own words, I want you to look in the dictionary for that, in the glossary in the back. What do you know about it? Then some examples, but you also have those in the back of the book. And what are some non-examples? So examples that would not be included for this. All right. Number 2, what power of 10 can you write to show the number of small cubes in the model? So we have 10 this way. So 10 for the length, 10 for the width, and 10 for the height. So we have 10 times 10 times 10 more. So 10 times itself 3 times would be 10 cubed, which would be 10 times 10 times 10. We know 10 times 10 is 100. Bring down the rest of your problem. 100 times 10 is 1,000. Whoops. So the large cube, the total number of cubes is 10 times 10 times 10, which is the power of 10 to the 3rd power, or 1,000. Okay? Number 3, a restaurant keeps eggs in a rack that has 5 layers. Each layer has 5 rows with 5 eggs in each row. How many eggs does each 5-layer rack hold? Show your work. So 1 layer equals 5 times 5. And then if there's 5 layers, it would be 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 equals 125 eggs for each rack. All right? So you could have said, check your answer. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 25, which is the same as 5 times 5. And all the layers would be 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. We know that equals 125. All right, so that's the end of session 1.